All right, ladies. So, welcome back. It's day 2 of Don't Cross the Line. Whew, what a way to start. I mean, we started yesterday and it was such a heavy deluge for Monday, like Baspos. How was it yesterday? I want to know how you felt when I hit all your boundaries and talked about all the selfish things we do sometimes. I came after you all day night. Well, I stopped at number 4 yesterday and I stopped at telling us, okay, let's start from number 1. Let's do a quick recap, shall we? Number 1, understand your relationships and define your relationship. Then number 2, understand your relationship patterns. Number 3, check where you need to set some more boundaries. Number 4, maintain individual space. And number 5, express your feelings, wants, and needs and be clear about it. Say what you mean what you say, and all of that. Okay, so let's go to number 6. Ooh, girl, protect your priorities. Protect your priorities. What's important to you is important to you. It may not be important to the other person, but it's important to you. So, girl, go front line and center for it. If it's important to you, protect it. If it's important to you, guard it diligently. If it's important to you, because you may have the urge to drop everything for a friend in need, but you may also want to consider your priorities first. Um, so, how do we do this? And so, make sure you help your priorities because it will help you to help your friends better instead of feeling resentful or stressed or saying things like, oh, I'm overwhelmed and all of that. I ain't saying don't be there for people. I'm not saying don't help people. I'm not saying don't love people. I'm not saying don't be there for people and all of that. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying, girl, is this. I am saying that you need to protect your priorities. So check your schedule and your to-do list before you say yes. Check your schedule and your to-do list before you say yes. Don't be in a hurry to say yes to every request. And then number 2, don't commit to helping unless you know the time and energy it will involve. If somebody is telling you to help them move, you got to ask them, how many hours am I putting in? What exactly am I lifting? Because if they're expecting you, dainty princess, to move, for instance, a bed, and you've not even carried 25-liter gallon before in your life, they will be frustrated. You'll be frustrated because you'll be like, let me rest a bit. And then they will misunderstand it for laziness and frictions and all of that will start occurring. My sister, please set your boundaries. Number 3, notice when you are stressed, when you burn out, and when you're fatigued, and take time to relax. It's okay to tell your friends, I know I promised, I'm sorry, I can't make it. It is better to say no or to turn them down than coming out and now being the Debbie Downer of the party. So you're downing everybody down because you're consistently complaining of being tired, or it will even make it difficult for them to invite you next time because they're like, whoa, I'm not ready for somebody to be letting me know how they're feeling and all of that every 2 seconds. And number 4, this is the most important for me. Don't agree to do something for a friend that will put you in a bad position. Never agree to it. Like, it's a huge no no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, seriously though, don't do it. Don't just do it. It's going to put you in a bad position. It's terrible. Terrible, 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 terrible. Number 7, learn how to say no to friends. You can't have a healthy boundary or relationship when you can't say no. No, I can't. No. Just try to say it. Say it. No. Say it after me. No. Again. No. Say it one more time. No. No doesn't have to be a huge letdown or betrayal. In fact, a good friend understands your no. And so here are ways to say no without damaging your friendship. Respond to them in a timely way. without procrastinating. If they invite you to go out, don't wait until the day of the event to tell them no, especially when they didn't invite you on the day of the event. Don't procrastinate and don't ignore. Just say no. I'm sorry, no, I can't. And if you listen to me severally, you will hear me say, no is a complete sentence. No is a complete sentence. Seriously. And then apologize for not being able to. And if you're very close to them, explain why. Tell them your why if you're very close to them. If you're not, I'm sorry, but no. And then you can play diplomatic by saying, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I could help. I wish I could do better. I wish I could do more, fun stuff." But that's diplomacy, and it's needed in friendship. Or if you can't, suggest an alternative for them. "Oh, I'm so sorry, I can't. But why don't you ask this our other mutual friend? Maybe they'll be interested in going. Maybe they'll be interested in doing it. Maybe it's something that they would like." You see, that way it gets you out to get another person in, and then encourage them to ask you for help in the future. Um, you have to be clear how you say this. Don't say, "I promise next time I will go with you," because then that puts you in a position that next time, whether or whether it doesn't work, you have to say yes because you promised. However, say something like, "Please don't hesitate to ask me next time. If I'm available, I'll be willing to go with you." You see, you didn't say no for next time. You didn't say yes for next time. It keeps an open door for them to ask you next time. Or you could just kill it by saying, "This is not something I'm very interested in." When you kill it that way, people just shall know that, never mind, don't even ask her, she's not interested. You see, problem solved, friendship kept. Boundaries save you every time. All right, so let's keep going. Number 8, address issues while they are still small. Don't wait for things to escalate before you talk about them. Many of us are uncomfortable talking about small things, but let me tell you something: big things don't become big overnight. They started as small things. So you need to be able to clear little misunderstandings before they build up and become bigger conflicts. Misunderstandings grow into conflict. Conflicts tend to grow into breakups. Breakups tend to grow into heartbreak. Hmm. But please, I'm telling you, if you have an issue with your friend, if you have a problem with your friend, talk to them, approach the issue, and like I said earlier, express how their behavior made you feel. Don't attack their character, and then don't assume what their intentions were. So you can ask them something like, "You did this today. Was that what you meant to do?" So that you can address that character, you can directly address the behavior instead of attacking the person. Address the character, address the behavior, do not attack the person. And then number 3, listen to their side of the story with an open mind. What you think versus what actually happened may be like north and south, two ways apart. So listen to their side of the story. And then number 4, own your part too. Apologize when you need to. Don't be too big to say sorry. Okay, join me to say after me, "I'm sorry. I'm sorry." Learn to apologize. "I'm sorry" won't kill you. It won't make you bigger than you are or smaller than you are. "I'm sorry" is a great way to maintain your friendship. Number 5, make it clear that you care about them and value their friendships. Many people feel like confrontation means breakup. Confrontations makes us grow closer because it means that we can fight, but we can kiss and make up. I don't mean literally, because kissing women in Nigeria is 14 years in prison. So don't kiss your girlfriends, or don't go around kissing men that are not your husband. Anyways, number next under this, don't bring up the past, right? Or other issues or involve other people except when necessary. So when you have an issue with them, deal with the issue. Don't go and say, "In 1979, before we became friends, you did the same thing. And then in 1882, you repeated the same behavior." Oh no, sweetheart, that's not the way to go. It is better to clearly state, "Oh, this is how what you did made me feel. This is what you did to me." It's a better way of approaching the circumstances than being, oh, in 2013, at 10 a.m. on the 13th of May, you stepped on me and you did not say sorry. And then in 2015, on the nah, that's too dramatic. Don't do it. And then be willing to accept the apology and move on. That's why we're dealing with small things now. Accept their apologies and move on. Number eight. Nine. We're almost there. I hope we stay under 17 minutes today because yesterday was long, but I'm sure you enjoyed it, didn't you? Tell me if you enjoyed it in the chat. So let's go. Be clear and consistent with your boundaries. Be clear, be consistent. You know, here are some ways to be clear and consistent. Appreciate your friends when they treat you the way you want to be treated. Oh, thank you for lunch today. Thank you for respecting my time. Or thank you for not taking too long today, especially if the friend is always a late comer to things. Oh, thank you for coming early today. I really appreciated that you considered me to do that. You see, things like that matter to people because it's you're acknowledging them, right? But don't say it in a way that is mocking or jesting. Be sincere about it. And then treat your friends the way they want to be treated, right? Treat them good, treat them nice because it's easier to reciprocate if I'm getting the same vibes off of you. Number three, confront friends. Be okay to confront situations. If you refuse to confront, you will end up in conflict. Anything you refuse to confront ends in conflict. So you've got to learn to be confrontational when necessary. Number four, ask for what you need and give your friends a chance to help you. Remember, you are not entitled to anybody's time. You're not entitled to anybody. You're not entitled to anything. So don't let entitlement kill you there. My darling, ask and be willing to accept an no. Just like you're willing to give the no, you also got to be willing to accept the no. And number five, on that number nine, address issues or problems directly instead of shutting down or starting to scream. No, 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 no. You're not a market seller. You don't sell pepper. In the name of Jesus, you don't sell pepper. So, because you don't sell pepper, you don't start shouting at people, especially in a public space. Don't just lose your temper and start yelling and all of that. Sometimes situations may require it. Do it, girl, with your full chest. If it requires it only, but that's in like crazy situations. But otherwise, girl, calm down when you go out of that space, react. Number 10, protect yourself from toxic and abusive friends. You know, when boundaries are violated, you tend to feel hurt, betrayed, offended, and all of that. But that's when it's a larger pattern in a relationship, when somebody is consistently breaking your boundaries, you need to reevaluate the friendship and sometimes end it. I will give you the signs of a toxic friend. Toxic friendship. They criticize you, they belittle you, and they willingly embarrass you in front of others. Girl, that's toxic. They are overtly controlling of your life. They don't seek out your opinions. They want to control your life, your choices, your behavior, your relationships. Girl, run. They manipulate you, they guilt you, they twist things around to blame you. That's toxic. They are hot and cold, they're unpredictable, and then all of a sudden they'll give you silent treatment because they want to punish you. That's toxic right there. They hold you accountable for their choices, emotions, or reactions. So things like, because of you made me shout today, you made me angry today. That is heavily toxic. Heavily toxic. Heavily toxic. Heavily toxic. Terribly toxic. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. And then they share your secrets or use personal information against you. If you say you will not be my friend, I'll tell the whole world that you had a sex tape 5 years old. Whatever. Go ahead and do it, but you ain't gonna control me because now they use what they know to control you. So remember the first part, I say that they are overtly controlling and they will choose to stay in control by every means. And then they talk badly to you, about you, to other people, and then they try to sabotage you. They try to sabotage you. It's so terrible how they try to sabotage us. But remember, balance helps to keep relationships healthy. It helps your friends to know what is okay to do or what not to do or say to you. And Where are some places you need boundaries? I talked about it earlier, but let me talk to you about some other things that maybe I didn't talk about there. Be careful how you treat each other's time in your friendship, the both of you. Be careful what you share with them, the kind of needs you share with them. Be careful of how reciprocal you are. How reciprocal you are. Don't be the friend that only contacts somebody when you need help. That's not friendship. That is parasitic. You are not a parasite in Jesus' name. Okay, jokes apart though, remember that friendship doesn't have to be 50-50 give and take every day, but over time they should balance out. If one person is always giving, after a while they will feel drained. Boundaries about how you treat each other's values. What matters to you must matter to them, and they've got to respect that it matters to you even if it doesn't matter to them. And then see how that friendship affects your emotions and your well-being, how you affect each other's life, and how you support them. My friends are my best cheerleaders. I have the best cheerleaders. And remember, please, no is a complete sentence. And say it with me one more time. No. No, didn't that sound so good in your mouth? Anyways, let me know how you enjoyed this podcast. I really enjoyed recording it, and I hope you enjoyed listening to it too. Anyway, tada, bye bye. See you soon. Love you. Bye. See you tomorrow. I have another interesting topic for you. It's relationship week. Bye.